Hi friends, happy Easter Monday. I hope you had the chance over the weekend to spend some time with people you love. Someone said to me this morning, I hope you didn't eat too many peanut butter eggs, to which I replied, there is no such thing as too many peanut butter eggs. After the resurrection, Jesus appeared to many of his followers. Each of the Gospels records those appearances a little bit differently, but they all make the point that after Jesus rose from the dead, he interacted with his followers in real, tangible, and meaningful ways. In the Gospel of John, Jesus comes to the disciples who are hiding in fear behind locked doors. He says to them a word of peace. He shows them his hands and his side. He commissions them to go out into the world, and he breathes on them the Holy Spirit. It's the resurrection, the Great Commission, and Pentecost all rolled up into one in a matter of just a few verses. You may remember in that account that one of the disciples was absent when Jesus appeared to them. Thomas. And when the other disciples told Thomas that they had seen the Lord, Thomas said to them, unless I see the mark of the nails in his hands, and put my finger in the mark of the nails, and my hand in his side, I will not believe. Now, poor Thomas gets a bad rap. What's the one word we all associate with him? Doubt, right? We know him as Doubting Thomas. But I don't think that's the way that the gospel writer John intended for us to remember him. Let me tell you why. First of all, the word doubt does not appear in the Greek text. In English, the translation of Jesus' words to Thomas usually say, do not doubt, but believe. But in the original Greek, the text literally says, do not be unbelieving, but believing. Now, this is the only place in John's Gospel that this pair of adjectives occur. So in this statement, Jesus encourages Thomas to move from a position of unbelief to a position of belief or faith. So the focus is not on doubt and skepticism. The focus is on faith. And the way that Thomas moves to a position of faith, of belief, is by Jesus offering himself to Thomas. Jesus offers what Thomas needs: his hands, his side, himself. Jesus had already done the same for the other disciples. This is a second reason against the doubting moniker for Thomas. Thomas is no different from the other disciples. The other disciples announced to Thomas the exact same thing that Mary had announced to them. We have seen the Lord. But the disciples didn't believe Mary at first. It was only after Jesus appeared to them and showed them his hands and his side that they rejoiced. And so by not believing the verbal witness of the other disciples, Thomas acts no differently than they did. What Thomas demands as proof, Jesus had already given to the other disciples. Now, in my mind, those are pretty convincing arguments for removing doubting from in front of Thomas's name. But there's an even stronger argument than those. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon.